Derail you.
I'm totally derailed, but we're back anyway. Hour 2,
Hour 2.
episode 9, Amidst the Ancient Trees.
Amidst the ancient
It's getting
trees.
it's getting kind of crazy. We're gonna start right at the top of the order with Meadows, who
Good.
does not know what the hell to do at this point. Um, Basically, these two guys come out of the cabin number 4 with 3 hostages.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to let me find the roll 20 so I can go back to the map page. And I kind of showed you that just so you guys could see. But this is the one that's a little more strategic at the moment. So let's go back to here so we can just kind of see how it's laid out. I like how the art, both pieces of art are from this module and they don't match with the buildings. It's like, oh well.
Oh, well.
Ah, well. Anyways, anywho's. I really like using this other transition tonight so people can see the map and the rules together.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I think Meadows would do, and then you can narrate that out.
I'm all ears, sir.
I think that Meadows would probably panic and do whatever he thinks he can do to stop that crystally stone thing from going towards the lake.
Is he more concerned about that or the girl Jane that just got brought out?
You didn't say it was Jane. You just said it was some girl.
Well, we're getting there. I mean,
We don't know that.
No, come on, dude.
We know it's Jane. Come on.
No, Jane's supposed to be a steak on the beach.
That's not.
They were in the process of taking them there, and that's where they were going inside to get him when the truck was turned on. And they come out. I mean,
They're really pushing it late, aren't they?
you can make intelligence rolls if you think you need to determine it's her or not, but it's the big Texan dude and his son, the other 2 hunting people from way before, and then like a 16-year-old girl.
Wait, so there's 3 people being hostage by two zombies?
Yep, one zombie has the big dude, and he's got like a grip on the back of the dude's neck. They got grips on the back of everybody's necks. The other zombie dude has one of each of the children. You know.
Okay, I got you.
I
got you.
And they're moving, but they're keeping eyes behind them. So as soon as you guys, I mean, they're hostages. They're bullet sponges right at this point.
Okay.
So
well, yeah, I get that.
So
100%.
Meadows sees them burst out, and they see him, and they throw.
Okay, so Meadows sees the hostages.
Yep, and
he also sees the obvious
crystal,
creepy, crystally thing.
Yep.
Okay, we'll leave it up to an intelligence check for Meadows.
You do a 50.
The smart thing would be to stop the freaking crystal. So if he gets past that, good for him.
If not, he's gonna try to save the girl.
Unless yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
This is me as an American movie consumer, where you're watching these stupid films and you're just like, you idiot! You're getting distracted. Do the smart thing. Go for the true bad thing, not the.
Okay, roll.
Okay, here we go. Here goes Meadows. Intelligence check. Oh.
That is not what happens, is it?
He's hard smart.
Hard smart.
So the crystal at this point is right about Ma, and he was right about Mia. He could hop in the back of the truck and tell the doctor, drive, like that kind of thing, and they could chase after. He's like, I'll light dynamite, or whatever.
That might be smart. That sounds pretty smart. That's a good move.
Fine, he jumps in the back.
It's action hero smart.
It is. He jumps over the edge and he yells at the doctor through the open window. He's like, drive! There's dynamite in here. We can blow it up or at least sever the rope.
It sounds legitimate.
And then 3 turns later, we'll come back to whatever the doctor does. So next is going to be...
Initiative is just brief moments.
Yep.
Brief staggered moments.
Yep. So, go ahead and let's see here. Let me get it's my villain.
No. Oh.
Okay. The other 2 that are left behind, Duke and Dyer, can make spot hidden.
Alrighty.
Spot hidden. Spot hidden.
Oh, Duke. Nice eye.
I'll save us.
No, you won't.
Oh,
die.
Dyer, okay.
I'll save me.
Dyer's focused on the action. To your left or the west, you see, because the bright blue light's fading a little bit now. I mean, it's still extremely bright, but it's not like, radiating right in your face as it's moving away. You see a dark humanoid figure to your left coming duck behind house number 1. Like, you just see it from around the corners. Basically,
right.
Like you're just enough here looking out at an angle over here to see a figure run south past that. Maybe going around to your back flank.
He's trying to flank us.
And I think I'm going to leave. That would probably be everything. That would be like a double movement, I think, as far as that covering that distance. So I'm going to call it that. But you noticed that just out of the corner of your eye, like real quick, like, oh, crap. And now it is
right.
you, Dyer, and Duke's turn simultaneously. Tomb,
Okay.
It's Team Duke Dyer going on here.
All right. I yell, someone's trying to flank us to the left. I'm pretty sure only Dyer probably got that, but whatever.
It's only you two there. Because the other two are in the truck.
The Duke, knowing that somebody is trying to flank him, but knows where the action is going towards the truck. He's not. I mean, the action is at the truck, and the big crystal being pulled that way. He books. Oh, wait, let's see if I can do this. Where am I? I'm right about here, right?
Yeah, you guys are kind of in between those two buildings.
Okay. All right. Can I move over to here?
No.
What are you?
May I move over to right around this corner so I can kind of get a look at what's going on?
Yeah, because I think the kidnappers are right about the top right corner of number 5, right about there. So you're trying to get right about here.
I'm not seeing what you're doing.
So the kidnappers are right about there at that corner. I should put a figure there.
Okay. You should. But
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
That's per person, and...
Well, I don't know about big kidnappers. I just see this big crystal-y thing doing it.
It's too big. It's just a person from the top-down view.
Good Lord.
Wait, too big. I'm just putting it there so you can kind of
okay.
get the idea.
All right.
I'll make the truck a little bigger. So that's where the kidnappers are, right?
Yeah.
And let's put another giant person in there. Glad you guys are laughing. And you moved to right about there. I got it. Was a good. I'm just using some quick pawns here. So that's where you want to move to?
Yeah, that's a move.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Can't you just put our character icons?
Make too much sense.
I mean, he could, but
What's the fun in that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, forgot the old man looking man. Old Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard. And there is no Dr. Patricia Grant, so she gone. Hold on a second here.
What is this?
And it's a little bigger than scale, right? So
Alright, so I'm right about
yes. Yep. And Meadows is also Dr. Green, and well, they're in that truck. We'll just keep them on the side here. So anyway,
can't give me the no.
just slashing their faces up.
All right, my face, my beautiful face.
Actually, putting a lot of red splotches on Dyer is probably
good.
Close to what he actually looks like.
We'll put a little doctor in here. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Stick figure.
All right.
Oh my god.
So
Wait,
we pretty
Because
much
when I
maxed it out
think
way more than we
healthcare,
needed to.
I think someone who looks like they're giving themselves a hug.
Shut up. You guys suck. Oh, I just realized I didn't transition to the screen, so no one can see what's going on. All right, now they can. They're like, oh yeah, these guys are dumb. All right.
Okay, so from my position now, I'm able to see the two kidnappers,
I think so.
kid zombos.
Yeah.
And I can see that somewhat make out they have hostages.
Yes. Easy.
All right.
You're pretty sure
And
this is your quarry that you've been hunting for over 3 days now.
Gotcha. And I can see the pretty crystal that's going to fetch a pretty penny.
Yeah, this thing is, it's huge. It's like bigger than the truck, or at least the same size of it, and in a weird, awkward shape.
Aw, damn.
It's huge.
Okay.
Train.
What are the odds of me shooting said kidnapper in the back?
I mean, they're not. They saw meadows, and they're kind of like moving them and turning the bodies. Like they have partial concealment from them, and if you miss, there's going to be a chance that you hit them. But I mean, it would be at least a penalty die, and they're moving. So I'm not going to say 2 penalty die, but I'm not going to say any bonus die either. It's going to be at least 1 penalty die on the shot.
Am I close enough to get a bonus die?
What you said your range is just 50?
50.
You have to be in point blank range. You have to be 1/5 of your dex away from them. What is that? That doesn't make sense to me. 1 second here.
I have a dex is 50.
Point blank range is within 1/5 of dexterity in feet.
In feet, so I'd have to be 10 feet close. Okay.
So I don't think you're going to be that close.
Yeah, that's probably.
And you're not aiming. They're partially concealed, and that's why I'm giving them. That's why I'm giving the penalty die.
Yeah, I'd probably end up shooting a.
If you're thinking of shooting, you have to tell me which person you're shooting at. The zombie guy.
I'd probably end up killing somebody I didn't want to kill.
These guys are both dressed in their Civil War regala, just like the one guy that's now dead and the other guy you killed before, and the one guy that showed up in your camp that you've not seen yet.
Right.
Or have you?
Yes. Wait, one guy I haven't seen? Oh, you mean the decayed thing?
Yes. So, do you do anything else, or do you just move there and scope it out?
I am going to prepare for the flank guy. So I moved out of over there where I'm at. Yeah, there around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to prepare for Sneak-Magoo behind us.
All right. So maybe are you aiming? Would you say?
I'm going to aim towards Sneak-Magoo.
So if you see him and it's your turn next round, you can get the.
I'm taking him out.
Gotcha. Dyer.
Yeah. Always be unpredictable.
He moves. I mean, you guys are kind of moving simultaneously or whatever you're doing, right? But he goes up there and takes a peek, and you hear the action. The truck's moving. The girl's kind of like, oh no, and the kid's like crying, and the guy's like, get your hands off me! I'm a Texan. No, he doesn't. He's got big handlebar mustaches, something cool. He's a big dude. Anyway, and the Duke moves up there. What are you doing simultaneously?
Breaking people's heads.
Can I hear you?
I'm going to do exactly what he just did. I'm going to back up. I'm going to aim my rifle, and I'm going to wait.
Wait for the flanker?
Yep.
So are you moving over where he is?
Yeah. Like we can just say like right next to.
That's fine. Okay, Doctor.
Dr. Driver.
So what's your plan, Doc? What's
I am going to drive this truck into this thing right here.
Yeah, like slam it into it?
You're damn straight.
Okay. All right. I don't think
Stop ruining our truck.
Okay, hold on.
We'll be able to make it back if we don't have the car. It's only 3 days. We have food all around.
So my ultimate plan is to drive the truck really fast, aim it at the thing, and then bail at the last second.
You do know it's a damn boulder, right? Can you picture a boulder in your head? Just picture it. Picture what would happen if you drove your vehicle into a boulder.
Mm-hmm. But you're
supposed to be a doctor. Think about that.
My vehicle isn't full of dynamite. My vehicle isn't full of dynamite. This one is.
I don't think she's thinking.
Do you know how dynamite explodes?
No. The doctor does not know how dynamite explodes. She is making assumptions.
And is she really thinking clearly right now?
But then Meadows in the back would be like, I'm letting the dynamite!
So
Bam.
Why is Meadows all over in the? Why is
I'm
Meadows
just
in the
moving
lake?
him so we can see. He doesn't need.
Meadows is
He doesn't need to
Poor
be there.
Meadows.
He gone.
Did Meadows die?
Meadows is dead. So Meadows is gonna try to what? Throw dynamite. Actually, he gets in. Maybe he can cut the rope.
Just light the dynamite and blow it up.
But you're trying to ram into it, right?
Yeah. Like do a last minute bailout kind of thing.
Are you jumping out as you come in contact with it?
Yeah, like hopefully before I actually come in contact, but however that works out.
Okay, so if you're gonna do that, then you're gonna need to do a drive.
You realize that Meadows is in the back of the truck, right?
I didn't ask him to jump in the back of the truck.
And he didn't ask you to drive into a goddamn boulder. He said drive up by it, not smash into it.
Well, smashing into it is what's happening. So I need to make a drive check.
I think if you're gonna bail safely, or well,
Good.
hold on.
I hope you die too.
I don't think it's hard to drive a truck and speed it up. I mean, and drive at this thing, right? It's getting dragged in a straight line. You just have to drive into it.
Maybe instead of drive, I can roll a.
Nope,
jump.
I think it has to be drive.
Like maybe a
Like
dodge roll.
a jump or possibly.
Let's say
Nope, this seems like a driving move.
Hold on. I think maybe a dodge roll. As you
Or a jump roll.
You're not really jumping. You're just diving out of the car.
That's still jumping. Okay, dodge. Then dodge is better than jumping anyway. I don't care.
I think because you're dodging out of the way to do it in a timely manner.
Can I charm the vehicle into loving me enough to let me get out?
Nope. I'm just. Oh, vehicle damage. Jeez.
Oh, God, I hope you get run over by that vehicle.
10 damage per build point they possess. I need to.
Meadows is going to go
So did
flying.
Meadows light the dynamite? Because that's the thing.
He used his turn to jump in and maybe grab a stick out.
Yeah, he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to light this dynamite and stand on it.
That's what he said!
He didn't say that. He said he was going to throw dynamite. Did you even listen?
No. I don't know how I would hear. I'm just driving. He jumped in. Drive! I'm like, whatever. Smash into the boulder. I'm making my dodge check now, and I win.
Fart.
I'm looking for the.
Really hoping you died.
I'm looking for the dang vehicles in this book.
Just make something up.
All right, 2d10. Vehicular collisions. Oh, here we go. Moderate.
Oh, there's actually rules for it.
Glancing below another.
2d10.
I just want to know what a standard truck would have as far as the
So
build.
the card's does double damage of a revolver?
Depends on how fast you're hitting, I think.
I'm going to Google it right now. What happens when you drive a truck into a boulder?
It breaks free from its binding and rolls off down the hill.
Okay, now let me go.
You mean down the hill towards the beach?
Did I mention I didn't think this through?
I think that was obvious the moment you opened your mouth.
Alright, no need to be insulting.
All right. It's your character, not you.
I know, but I feel like we're getting a little close to that line, so let's not, okay?
All right.
Right. Because I'm in the wrong book. It doesn't say how much damage the crystal can take, of course, so thanks for the lack of information.
Maybe the crystal will blow up and light the dynamite on fire.
That'd be awesome. It's
And
a
then,
crystal. It's
and
a
then,
crystal.
and then the
shadow.
two close people to them.
It's a crystal. It should shatter when I smack it with a giant heavy object.
Yes, if only you thought about the fact that it hurled itself through space, through the atmosphere, and crashed into the freaking ground.
Kurt, roll 2d10 damage, and Meadows needs to also make a dodge roll.
Okay.
Well, on the plus side, Meadows might die. So thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Dodge roll, you say?
Oh, well,
Oh, God. He's so dead. God damn it!
He succeeded.
Yes, I know he did.
Kurt, you gonna roll me some damage or what? All right, 17.
It's a pretty good roll.
Sorry, I was having a hard time typing.
So, let me get this straight here. So, the scene is he screams you drive. He's fishing dynamite out. Have Meadows make a luck roll too.
If he lit that dynamite, it'd be so awesome. I'm just gonna say.
A luck roll?
Yeah.
Oh, his luck is awful.
No.
But he could spend luck to make
To
it succeed.
win.
No. You can't spend luck on combat rolls or luck rolls.
You can push it.
I don't think you can push luck rolls.
Why not?
Because it's
You
luck.
push your luck.
No,
It
it's
like
not, it's
fits
not-
the whole
no.
thing.
No, you can't push. No, yeah, you can't push combat rolls or luck rolls, but you can spend luck on most everything. But you can't spend luck on a luck roll. That you just no. So I think this vehicle stands for he's fishing with dynamite and he's pulling a stick out, and you slam into this crystal and it drives a gigantic crack into it. As Dr. Patricia, she gets up, she closes, she opens the door, she rolls out, the truck just crunches into it, and the same damage happens to the truck as does the crystal. The crystal just gets split wide open, small pieces, flake off, and I was like, oh, and he flies forward, and he's like, all right, got it, and then he lands on the rock with a dynamite in hand, and well, gentlemen, I think Meadows blows up. Dynamite's highly how unstable is dynamite? I always hear it's pretty.
It's
unstable.
extraordinarily stable. That's the entire point of it.
It's extraordinarily stable.
Yes.
I thought it was extraordinarily unstable. Maybe it's when it gets old. It's when it gets old. Okay.
Yes, it is because it's nitroglycerin basically suspended in a medium, which makes it extremely stable.
Well then, I didn't like the blown up anyway, so I'm glad you verified. He does land on the stone though, and the stone continues to get dragged on the beach with Meadows on it with a stick of dynamite. Yeah.
What happens now?
The others go. And they are moving at just a little bit of half speed trying to get down the beach. So you crunch that there. The stone is going to move after that and go 2 more sections there with Meadows on it. Who, of course,
I didn't even break the chains or nothing.
break the chains? It's a rope tied around it.
Well, didn't. Goodness gracious.
All right, make a luck roll. I don't know. I don't have stats for any of this stuff. There's no... I admit them. We're making all of this up as we go, literally.
Boom hard.
All right.
Oh, the lucky doctor.
Smash it. It cuts the ropes. Meadows falls on it. He has the stick. The rope.
Does he dodge forward over the boulder and then it crushes him?
That's what you want, isn't it?
Oh, I'm just posing ideas.
Posing bad ideas.
Okay, you did good damage. I was saying the crystal needs more before it breaks, so nothing significant about the crystal is broken, right? However, you have severed a lot of the rope, and it's going to slow it down. It's not going to move like it was. It's not completely severed. It's still being towed, but it's definitely slowed its roll, almost literally.
Slow your rope.
The people that have the hostages are like, "It is time. Join us on the beach." And they move to the edge of the clearing, and then the crystal's gonna move here. And Patricia,
Join us at the edge of the beach.
it is time to come.
Like they're inviting you to a garden party. Join us on the beach.
Join us on the beach, and then we will have little wieners in barbecue sauce and
party.
You know what would be useful right now?
What's that?
A working truck.
Well, you know what? I fixed the truck.
Kurt, make another luck roll.
Another one?
The truck still runs. Actually, that would be a hard luck
Make
roll
luck
right
roll.
there. It'd be like, the truck still works. Like, oh, great.
Would you make a luck roll for me, Luke? I'm being accosted by my wife.
Okay, gotcha. I can't wait to fail this for you.
You heard it here. He's rigging it.
Oh!
In your favor, the truck smashes, the headlights smash out, the engine gets crumpled up a little bit, maybe some smoke comes out of the engine, but although it sits there and it stalls, actually it doesn't even turn off, the engine doesn't even die. So not only is the truck not totaled, but the engine is still running.
Damn.
Maybe I can get it in again and chase back down after the thing.
Well, maybe.
Ram it again.
So let's go back to the top of the order. Meadows is now on the stone that can still be drugged even slower, dragged towards the beach. He's got dynamite on him, and we know he's a smoker, so we know he has a lighter.
So
we do know that.
He can cram the dynamite into the crack and then jump.
I think he has lighter. Hasn't he been smoking? Yeah, he's been
Oh,
smoking
yeah.
or something.
You've been constantly talking about his smoking habit.
So I don't know. Do you think he'd be lighting the dynamite, shoving it in a crack of this thing probably, and just like
I
jumping
think
off?
that's exactly what he'd do. That sounds like Meadows to me.
Yep, he's like, "Oh, got this! I'm gonna be the hero," and he forgets to jump off, and his foot's stuck in the crack. He's like, "Oh no!"
It'd be like that awful movie with Bruce Willis. Leave me behind.
Is that you guys talking about Die Hard?
Oh, ouch! No, let's not. Let's not smash on Die Hard here. Yikes!
I did not say that.
Oh gosh.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever.
Yeah, we know the joke. Anyway.
So I think here's the thing: Meadows, he's gonna light the dynamite. He's gonna stick it in a crack, light it, jump off, and get away, all without messing anything up.
That sounds like Meadows.
I think that calls for one single luck roll for all of that to go smooth.
Okay.
Now there's four stages of this: planting the dynamite correctly, lighting it correctly,
Right.
jumping off, and getting away. So if anything goes wrong, we're gonna roll a d4. However, why don't you give us a luck roll?
Just a regular luck roll for Meadows?
Yeah.
It's not a skill.
It's well, I mean, do you have a better idea?
Let me think. No.
I don't either. That's kind of like it's the stat you use when there's not a stat sometimes.
I guess. All right. Good luck on your fail, Mr. Meadows. Oop.
He's gonna succeed again. Don't worry. Go for
Oh,
it.
he failed the last one. Told you.
Holy crap, Meadows! What's your problem? Roll a d4.
All righty. Be my problem. Meadows. 4. Oh wait, that's not right.
That's a 4. You just rolled 4.
Just rolled 4.
Roll 4.
Apparently you can do that. No, like, okay.
Yeah, you just okay. So did that roll it? Yeah, it did. Okay. It usually shows the dice roll when you hover over it, but for some reason it didn't there. So he sticks it in a crack.
'cause it's
he
one
lights
roll?
it, and as it's getting drugged, he gets tripped up
He
on there,
stuck it and he lit it. Oh baby.
and he fails to jump off of it, as was number 3.
He failed at the jump stage.
Yep, he'll still get it.
How long does it take for dynamite to explode?
Well, no. If he's jumping, shouldn't that be a jump roll?
Well, here's the thing. He just didn't succeed at that part. So he'll still have a chance to dodge it out before it explodes. I think dynamite's, I don't know how long dynamite is. I'm sure it depends on how long the fuse is.
It depends on the type of fuse and how long it is.
He's probably like, we got to make this go off fast. So I'm going to make it 3/4 of an inch long. Wait a minute. Anyway, Meadows does that like a boss. And you see him stick it, light it. Then he trips. His foot gets caught in the ropes that are still attached. And he's like,
Oh.
And he gets dragged down the beach. It is now Turner's turn.
Bill Turner? Bootstrap Bill.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I was waiting for.
Mm-hmm. He comes hauling around, and let's see. This is the guy you saw at the campfire when he tried to make peace with you there.
Peace. Right. Exactly what it was.
He tried to do the white flag thing. Dyer, this is the first time you've seen this horrifically almost walking skeleton with green decay all over him. And he comes around the corner, and it's like you see all the other guys, but this guy is way worse than you ever expected. So make a sanity roll for me.
This guy's old.
That's okay.
This guy's old hat.
That's all right. I'm not going to make a sanity roll.
Yeah, we were tired of you being so. Oh, baby!
Oh my gosh, I'm going to break this keyboard.
It's about time. You got lucky on that sanity roll.
First successful sanity roll this entire campaign, it feels like.
I think it was.
Realistically, it's probably the third.
Oh my god. I am going to hate this.
Mr. Diamond!
Okay. Whoa.
Be the hero we need.
All right, hold on.
Heroes rarely live to old age.
Dyer, you only lose 1 point day from a success. So that puts you
Even on a hard success? Come on. Give that guy.
it's all
Cut
or
him a
nothing,
break.
man. It's only 1 point. He's got this. He's so got this.
He's got plenty to spare.
26 by my count. So this guy comes around and he's like, "You've interfered long enough. It is time for you to cease." No, I'm going to say that. "You've interfered long enough." He goes, "You have a choice now. Death or eternal life." And when he sees that you guys are probably not going to comply, he's like...
We're pointing our weapons at him as he comes around the corner.
To be honest, I don't think Dyer would even let him finish the sentence.
No, you're supposed to say something badass like, "I choose death," and then you pull the trigger on him.
There's always witty banter in this time around, so... Okay. Okay, how many magic points does this guy have? So... Oh, you can only do this one, like...
I would walk 500
Okay.
miles and
This is gonna get rough here.
500.
Hey, we were ready for him.
I'm gonna make a random roll because I don't know which one he finds more of a threat here. So odds and evens. If I roll a 1, that's the Duke. If it's 2, it's Dyer. Duke,
Yo.
go ahead and make a POW check for me.
Pow check. Pow check. Boop.
Holy crap! By 1.
Wait, they're opposed rolls?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yep. You.
But we both got a success. What difference does it make what my POW stat is?
It's the level of success area that you hit in. So still, the higher, the more of other lower success areas you have. But
Can you push it with luck?
it would still not improve it. Well, I guess if you used all your skill to make it down to a hard success. But
I don't know.
my computer is making me so mad right now. I'm trying not to just break it.
I'm so confused. What does that mean?
If successful. It says oppose rolls if successful, but it's not. It's a tie. So,
Yeah, what?
you both had a successful roll, right?
Yep.
Okay. Magic's tough in this game, and it's cost plenty. So he comes around, and he's like, "Oh, so much." And he throws his hand forward, and like this sparkle of like green decay, like lashes out, Duke, and it wraps itself. It like splatters on your right arm, and you feel your arm beginning to like squeeze together and contract, and you're just like, nope. And you use your own power of your own mind to just like, no, I refuse to believe this is happening, whatever you think, and you push it away, and the green decay fades off your arm instantly, and the spell does not take effect on you.
That's creepy.
Yep. Very, very nice work for resisting that. And now it's both of your turns as you both are aiming for a round and probably both simultaneously shoot your guns, I'm assuming, right?
I am very much shooting my gun.
So, let me just check the thing. You guys are aiming, so you're going to get a bonus die from that. Let me go back up to my other page here. Nope.
You want to do it, Dyer. You can have them fire simultaneously.
I think that would be badass.
Target is moving at full speed, but he didn't. He ran around the corner, then he stopped to cast a spell. Target is large or small, loading a bullet, handgun. He's not diving for cover. Partially concealed. Nope. So you guys will get one bonus die. So what were you saying now?
Dyer is going to fire too, so we're just figuring it can be they both shoot at the same time.
Both shoot twice at the same time?
We're both shooting at the same time.
Okay, so let's do one roll each, and then we'll do the second one, because you're going to have a bonus die the first time, and then you'd have a penalty die the second, which would negate your bonus die. So it would be... Just do the first roll each first.
Wait.
So do the gray dice so you have the bonus in there.
Going. Double hard.
So 19 points. So yeah, this guy, he throws out, he's like, eternal life or death, what do you choose? And he's like, and you're like, whoa, and you like throw that off, and like Dyer maybe looks at it for a second too, and then you guys both look up, aim, pow, 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 and you just like, you take him through the throat on one side and like through the chest on the other, and he stutters back, and he looks up, he's like, no, Galaki, and he's still moving, and you guys can fire again. But the bonus and penalty dies negate out, so you can just make regular rolls.
Regular rolls, you say?
Nope.
Oh, snap. This is... Oh! Dyer getting redemption at the end. That's going to be 12 points plus 7. So 21 additional points. So you guys both shoot, and he's like, no, Galaki. And Bernard, the Duke shoots again. And Dyer, I'll let you narrate it.
Go ahead. So go ahead and do Duke's part.
He shoots and misses, but you don't. I mean, narrate how you destroy this dude.
So Dyer's got it aimed up and is like, you guys talk about eternal life, but I'm dropping you guys like flies, and pulls the trigger.
And you just take off the other half of his neck, and it explodes, and the body stumbles back while the head rolls forward and lands at your feet. Basically, just this skull with parchment skin pulled tightly around it and sunken green eyes. The hat falls off and just rolls there, and this greenish ooze just rolls out of the throat.
Dyer kind of like grabs its head, like the hair, kind of like lifts it up, and he's like, eternal life. He turns over to Duke and it's like, eternal life right here, and then just kind of drops it like splorp.
Splorp.
Wow, that was like my toughest guy. So he dead. Doc, let's come back to you.
Doc's Killingsworth.
The crystal gets dragged further. The ropes have come loose. It's weakening its hold. The thing slacks for a second, then picks up speed.
I thought Meadow went before me, but okay.
He did already at the top of the round.
He already went.
Did he?
You're the last. You're last in the order.
So
No, he just lit the dynamite.
he's just holding it.
No, it's crammed inside the thing.
Oh, cool.
But he's stuck, right?
He's kind of tripped up.
So I'm gonna get back in the truck and back it way the hell up, and then gun it.
Maybe go for the rope again. Go for the rope this time.
So you get in the truck, get it, put it, and back it up, and next turn you're gonna go crazy for it.
Yeah.
Perfect timing when the dynamite goes off. It's just gonna be like,
Yes, with one of your party members on the thing still.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, is it going to be one of them dramatic, like, jump on?
Sure. We have dynamite in the back. It's
and
good.
then drive away.
now these are not scale, but these people move basically down closer to the beach, and we're getting. This is gonna be, and then this thing goes to here, and it's gonna be top of the round. This is it for Meadows. He gets stuck. He has to pull himself free. He could probably he gets tangled up in the rope. So I don't know if dodge is appropriate here so much maybe as a strength roll to like rip himself or even dex. I guess I could also see like to either slip his way
See
off.
if he pulls himself free.
What's that?
Or he like wiggles himself free.
Wiggles himself free and falls off the rock in time. I can see that being a dex.
Nope. Oh, Meadows, you sweet bastard.
No. Okay. I don't know how long it takes dynamite to go off, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's only been a few moments. Boy.
I don't know how long the rounds last. Who knows?
It's like I don't want to unfairly blow him up, but I also don't want to like drag it on too long unrealistically. I'm trying to find that sweet spot right in the middle.
Well, I mean, if you think of it this way, the Duke and Dyer
Let's
fighting
say,
and the doctor getting back in the car and all that stuff, that's probably been 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's say if he fails his luck roll, it explodes.
I mean, I think it's about time.
Bye, buddy.
Why don't you roll, like, I don't know, 3d10.
Excuse me.
Bless you. I'll let you do it if you like.
Oops. Wrong thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm removing him from the board.
Bye, buddy.
Maybe now it's appropriate that he was dragged out to the lake because maybe that's where he's going to fly off to.
And the dynamite goes off. And it explodes.
And boom goes the dynamite.
It explodes the crystal gem. Let me just... Oh, that's not...
We are the crystal gems. We'll always say today.
I guess the rope is useless now. What happens to the bad guys who were standing by the crystal gem?
I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure they weren't... I don't know. I mean, it's everybody or nobody in that case, right? They all get blown up. But I'm pretty sure
Well, they didn't say they're blown up, but I don't know how close they are,
I don't know either. I don't think they're that close. I think they are like along the edge because that path in between, if we look at it from this one, it's wide, right? It's long and winding.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're in danger, so to speak, for that. And then unless we blow the girl up with them, but I want to give you guys the fair shot of still recovering Jane at this point. You just stopped the crystal. That's a given.
Who's Jane?
What?
Who's Jane?
Name, Jane Strong. The whole reason you've been here, the whole reason you've suffered. Anyway, Meadows is struggling, and Dr. Grant, you look up at this guy who's a fairly nice guy. You started it, you put it back into drive, you look up, he sees you, makes eye contact with you from about 60 feet away. He's like, blue shards go everywhere.
He died a hero.
And the rope goes everywhere. The pylon that it was by explodes. The rope that's getting pulled just whips back like a whip, like a chain being broken when it's being pulled on, and just whoosh, and just flushes into the water. And
Luckily, we have a doctor. He might be able to save Meadows.
Doctor, give me a spot hidden. Give me immediate spot hidden.
What, to watch Meadows' body fly into the sky?
No, his hand splats on the windshield anyway, and then just like goes.
Aww. I want to push that. Can I push that?
Yep.
You can spend 2 luck, or you can push it and roll it.
Fine, I will spend 2 luck.
As soon as the rope goes, like into the water. You see it hit the water, and it hits, but like it's down there, it's under the moonlight, but you see the whole lake that's been still and calm like an oil slick, just suddenly go, like the water surface goes.
Oh, this is fun. Is it runaway time?
Everybody can make listen checks.
I think it's runaway time.
Well, at least I don't have to roll for Meadows anymore.
God dang it! Bullshit.
Same exact roll. Do you want to use 2 more luck?
Yes. Happening.
Dyer, are you making a listen check? All right.
I heard something.
You hear?
Do I get my luck roll, but luck back at ever?
You can earn luck and sanity back for successful missions. Yes.
Okay.
So since I'm right next to the Duke, doesn't that mean I'm going to hear whatever he hears?
Nope.
No, because we kept shooting our guns, so maybe your ears are ringing.
You were saying turtle life, huh? Yeah.
You were too busy talking with a skull in order to hear anything.
You're like, poor Yorick, I knew him well. Oh yeah. Oh look, I'm making his mouth move.
Put your head up.
And
Dyer's just too busy having a conversation with the skull.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Doc. You hear a, and that's. Not only do you hear that kind of like building like engine type, not engine, but just like Duke, you also feel tremors underneath your feet as apparently the ground is just slightly quavering.
That's bad.
Super bad. Who went last? Doc?
Doc went top of the order
Meadows,
to the dead guy. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, the dead guy.
Meadows and Turner are both out of the order, right? So Doc did the truck, the crystal move, those people moved down the beach, and then we go to the top of the order. Meadows is gone. That's when he blew up. Turner's already off the order, so it's Dyer and Duke. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can...
Okay, so let me take a look on a map here. Okay, so let me think here. Duke probably has no idea that his manservant was just exploded to death.
It was behind you and around the corner, and you were...
You're right. He hears the noise. He heard the explosion. The only thing all he's going to do is he's going to run towards the explosion.
You hear the explosion goes, and that rocks off and has its own like vibrations. But immediately after that, you're hearing this rising, bellowing, like this rising, like deep, bass sound, bass going to baritone. Mm-hmm. And then you feel like the earth shake, but like just quavers, like not dynamite shake, right? Like there's a difference because it's a few seconds after the dynamite goes off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so dynamite clearly caused an earthquake. Nothing extra ordinary.
That's exactly what I expected. How the Duke's... Yeah, that's always how he reacts.
Okay, let's go see what's going on. Or, find... don't think he saw... Oh, he did see that the girl was being pulled away, so he's going to go try to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
I better move my Duke. Moving the Duke. Doot. Do you like my Duke move?
I'll come back to look at your Duke move in a minute. Oh my God, come on. My computer. Like this keyboard, it's I don't like wireless stuff. I would like to like them. I don't like them.
I don't know why you have a wireless keyboard.
What's that?
I don't know why you have a wireless keyboard.
I don't either.
I have a wireless keyboard. It works great.
This it's a little older. Maybe it's its time.
You probably have stuff conflicting in the same range that it uses to connect.
It's the only wireless thing I have in here, besides my phone.
Do you
My
use
phone's
Wi-Fi
wireless,
to
as you can
connect?
see. What?
Do you use Wi-Fi to connect?
I do,
Well,
but
there you
typically,
go.
actually, I forgot to go back from Wi-Fi. Usually, I'm hardwired for these games, but it happens during the games anyway. So, anyway, enough about that. 320. Okay. I had to bring up some stats. Sorry for the slow parts here. Okay. All right, so if you're moving up there, you're not obviously in the way of the truck. It's plenty wide to go around, okay? So you're moving up there, and you see, you can do it. Well, let me ask, what's Dyer doing? You're muted.
What?
Muted.
I'm mute. You can't hear me at all?
I can hear you now.
Now. Yep.
I think I'm just talking too quietly. Dyer's basically, he's going to put his carbon away. He's going to take out his shotgun. He's going to go in the direction of the explosion.
Go.
Basically following.
Following Duke.
I can't remember. I heard the screams, right?
The rumble? No.
No, not the rumble, but when the people were being taken out of cabin 4.
Yes, we all heard it
Yeah.
or saw it.
Okay, so I at least know there's something there. So I'm kind of.
You guys can both do spot hidden as you round the corner too, if you're rounding the corner there.
Okay.
It's not so much that you're not going to see the people on the beach. Oh, dang, Duke, your spot hidden. Your eyes are extremely sharp. Okay, you both see the people getting down near the beach. And you see the crystals no more. Both of you see that the water is like rising near right where the rope would go into the water, like it's bubbling up, almost like like if say it was an oil slick and like a tar pit, and a bubble's like boiling up in the middle of a tar pit. It's like that. It's like this large house-sized bubble is raising up, and on top of that, Duke, you notice that the spot of the explosion, you can easily see a leg, bits of clothing, a shattered 12 gauge, a backpack, remnants of meadows, all around the meadows. That was extremely poor taste. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm very tore up.
And that's what you guys see. And it's the doctor's turn.
Wait, did I only double moved? I thought I was moved to get around the corner there.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair. You moved up and got around the corner. I'm good with that. If you're looking to take a shot.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the zombie with the big. It's holding the big guy.
So we're down to. I don't care. Okay, so they're kind of far away at this point. They have partial concealment.
Why?
I'm gonna say I'll just go with one penalty die on this one.
Why do they have partial concealment?
He's got a hostage. They're using his meat shields as they back
In
on
front, like so he's backing up.
Oh, they've been coming like down, going sideways, looking back, and they're just like, he's like, they see you. I mean, they're still turning enough with someone with them. It's going to be partial concealment. I mean,
So they should be moving slower if they're walking backwards.
No, I mean, these people are practically being dragged, and it doesn't seem to slow them at all. If you remember, well, Dyer can attest to the iron grip that it was around his throat the one time, but they're not to the beach yet. They're still a little bit ways away. As again, there's no scale here, but it's still going to be a penalty die for the complications of range and cover and the fact that it's nighttime. I mean, technically it could be more, but I think one penalty die is enough. But if you want to take a shot, sir.
Should I take a
After
shot?
him, if possible, I'd like to fire too.
No, yeah, you both get to move and do an action, but it's going to be a penalty die.
All right, so we're gonna try to shoot the guy holding the big guy.
Yeah, so let me just note this here. And kids. Okay, so Dyer, who would you be shooting at if you make a shot?
Who all is there?
There are two Civil War uniform dressed guys. One is like got an iron grip on the big Texan dude, and the other guy has an iron grip on both Jane and the Texan dude's young son, who's like 8 or 9, 10. Remember, they're like 50, 60 yards down, with the moonlight coming down here. It's dark, and they got, it's complicated. There's like 5 people in a group almost,
Yeah, I don't know if this is a wise idea to shoot.
I mean, you don't have to. You haven't made the roll yet, so you can choose not to.
Would it be possible? Okay.
I choose not to, and instead I'm going to prepare to move again.
You can move further to catch up.
Luke,
Yep.
I'll let this be your call. Would you allow me to switch weapons if I were to fire as I'm walking?
I mean, if you're gonna you're gonna sling one back and pull one out.
Yes.
I guess that's fine. What were you thinking?
What was the penalty die for again?
It's basically partial concealment, distance, visibility.
Dyer's going to fire, and he's not necessarily going to try to avoid the big guy.
He's just gonna try to hit.
Going to try to fire to take them down, and if the hostage goes with it, from Dyer's standpoint, they're needed for something. So, if need be, they need to go.
So maybe it's there. Okay, so maybe there's. So you're saying there's no penalty die, and you're just gonna hit, and then we're gonna.
I'm going to fire to fire because, I mean, from Dyer's standpoint, they're being saved, so they're needed for something. So if we have to get rid of them,
I guess
for the greater good.
If you successfully hit, you can make a luck roll to see if you luckily hit the bad guy. So do a regular shot first.
So, yep. So as he's walking out, he kind of gauges exactly how far the enemies are, realizes his shotgun's not going to work, so he holsters it. And then he pulls out his carbine and he aims.
I thought you were already using your carbine before.
No, I originally put it away because I was expecting some closer combat.
Oh, okay.
So he flings that back. He takes out his carbine again. He aims. Looks like he hits. So looks like I probably hit the innocent guy.
And you murdered the Texan. So you're just like we see the Duke rise up. He's like, he pulls his gun up and he's like, nope, and he continues to move forward. But Dyer's like, yep. And
Dyer just keeps going, like he's not even really phased.
The Texan's like, ugh. And the thing is like grabbing it, and the guy like falls back to his arm. He's like, what? Ugh.
I'll tell you what. Maybe like he aims and like he just kind of says under his breath that I'm sorry, and pulls the trigger.
Sure, nope, that's fine. You know what? I mean, you're by yourself here, like because the Duke moved ahead, and he only hears you fire your gun. So, oh man, this is like literally down.
Is this self-defense?
In the grand scheme of things, it's self-defense for yes, it is. Otherwise, this thing might kill me. So
we the jury find it, offend it. Insane.
Hey, there's a doctor nearby. Maybe she can help the guy you just...
The Texan takes a grave wound. We don't know if he's dead or not. Actually,
True, we don't know.
I can find out.
Doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
So say he falls down and keep the story going. It's 10 o'clock.
Fine. He's shot bad. And I think that it's Doc's turn. These guys rush around you. They're to your right and ahead of you just a little bit. What do you do, Doc?
She's in the truck.
I know.
Again, I drive the truck up there and cut him off. I'm gonna run kids over on it. That's terrible.
So you're gonna drive. Let's move this thing out of the way.
So I'm gonna drive up here and do that kind of thing, and I'm like, hey, let go them kids.
Did you just get an accent?
So
yeah, go damn kids.
You drive a car. Yep, I think that's all fair. That's gonna be pretty much your turn. You're gonna hit the gas. You're gonna drive that distance and park between them. Like you just get down to where the tree line basically is, and you pull in front of them, blocking them in. These other two guys are still like Duke's back about half the distance to where Dyer's at, and they're just like, It's okay. The master's here. He'll take you all into his embrace. This girl, this boy, and all of you. It's not too late.
How do I reach these kids?
So you pull up and you block them, though. They have to move around you now. And it's going to go back to and it's going to be their turn. The one dude drops the dead Texan and rips the door open and comes in and grabs the doctor.
Quick, he doesn't have concealment. Shoot him.
I punch him in the face.
Yeah, that doesn't do any good.
Well, hold
Quick,
on.
dodge.
So is he
Dodge,
reaching
you
from
fool.
The passenger's side while she's in the driver's side. I do think that constitutes a little bit of a reach.
Yeah, it's a reach. He reached across and grabbed me. It's fine.
It's literally.
Go on.
He drops text and he opens the passenger door, comes in and just reaches across to grab you.
Dodge. Disbelieve.
Dodge.
Disbelief? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold
Here you
on.
go. Dodge. Boom.
She dodged.
Regular success.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fighting is 40%. Yep, he misses as you squirm out of his grasp. You're just like, no, and he's just trying to reach across and like grab you and put his iron grip on you, like almost get you one time, like strong grip, but you rip out of it and you keep free.
I reach behind the seat of the truck. There's something back there because there's always crap behind the seats of these trucks, and I just beat it, just start hitting him with it.
Make a luck roll.
Okay. Come on, look.
Whammies.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's like
Extreme luck.
It's like a katana or some shit.
You pull out a pipe wrench and you start fending him off with it. Okay, well.
Wait, I need a pipe wrench. I don't have one.
The other guy, the one with Jane, moves across the truck and down to the beach area.
What?
Well, only the one that dropped the text and jumps in with you. There's still the other ones, so they moved further down.
He
to
moved
the beach.
across the truck.
Well, he moves around the truck. The truck doesn't take up the whole path. It's a huge, wide path. He just grabs her and moves around it. And, ooh. Well, that one's getting the doctor, so he doesn't need to get the doctor too. He takes the girl down. He's like, yeah, he doesn't say anything at this point. And he just moves on to the beach. And then it's someone else's turn. And then it's going to come back to the two gun-toting bros. I can just use this.
Okay.
So
it's back to Dyer and me.
the bubble gets wide and surfaces up like 20 feet. And like the oil slick starts to break off this large mound.
I don't look at it.
I don't think it does. And
I refuse to look at whatever it is.
and it's like, just right off inside, but it hasn't surfaced yet, but that's definitely happening on its next turn. So let's go back to Duke and Dyer.
How far away am I from the truck?
You can use one movement to get there.
I'm one movement away.
Yeah, let's say that. I think that's fair.
All right, I one movement away and shoot at point blank range the thing that is attacking the doctor.
Oh, that's some good stuff. All right, let's see. I think that will definitely give you the bonus die there. And I think, yeah.
Ooh, impaled him, baby.
Impale zums. So it's what? It's a 1d10. It's a 1d10 plus 6 gun?
I do 1d10 plus 6, correct.
That's a weird. It's just an odd plus. I don't know why.
But it's extreme, so since it's impaled, he took my damage roll, so I did 29 damage to him.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where the plus 6 came from. It just seems odd to me, I guess.
Where did it come from?
I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm just curious.
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I don't know. It was whatever weapon I picked.
It's fine. It's I mean, it was still an extreme, right? So you come up.
It was an impaled. Yes, so it's an extreme.
I mean, you can't beat that. It's just like it happened.
I was 3 away from max damage.
Yep.
So yes,
So
I did 29
you come up and
damage.
just take his head right apart
Pretty much.
with your rifle at point blank. Like, Doc, you're like sitting there thundering off, and there's somebody just this head of this old Civil War dude's head that's just splatters all over you. Bone shrapnel and a tongue and some eye pieces and everything just splatters all over you. And you're sitting there with goo. And as the body slumps into the passenger seat behind you is the Duke, your Duke in shining armor with a smoking rifle. Dyer.
Where did the bullet go?
Through the window, went through the windshield.
And you
Who
look
knows?
down and you see that your chest is bleeding as you have a huge gaping hole in
I'm
your
wondering
lung.
about that.
I didn't stand directly behind him and the path to you. I'm not stupid.
You know, I wasn't saying that. It was Kirk that brought it up. Anyways, Dyer, what are you doing at the same time?
I'm gonna follow the other guy who's taking the girl, and he's gonna try to fire at him.
You're going to try to fire... Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Duke's gonna try to fire at the guy who's got Jane.
That worked out well last time.
Are you moving up the half distance and then shooting?
Yeah, and if I pass the vehicle, I kind of like heads up, guys, down at the lake.
So you get up to probably the half distance here, right, where the Duke was last time, and you can take a shot at her with a penalty, or a shot at the dude with a penalty die. I'm assuming you're not trying to get Jane this time, or are you trying to, or do you not care? Oh, he's got the kid and Jane, so there's 3 targets here.
How is he holding them?
He's got an iron grip around each of their necks and is just dragging them forward. I mean, it's with the way they're moving, it's still going to be difficult to hit. It's a moving target with 2 friendlies, 2 civs, 2 civvies. Unless you don't care that you're going to shoot somebody. And that's up to you.
Honestly, at this point, Dyer doesn't care.
Yeah, you're going a little low there.
Dyer doesn't care at this point.
Okay, then if you don't care, you can make a normal attack just like last time.
Okay. So, hopefully it won't hit any of these kids, but who knows?
Hard success. Make a luck roll.
Sorry, kids. Poor Dyer.
Roll it. Okay, so here you're going to go. Roll a 50-50. Odds is the kid, the boy, and evens is Jane.
I think it should be a 3-die roll. Because if he's wiggling them about, I think I still need to have an option of, what if it even clips the kid and then clips him too, you know?
He had a hard success. It's not like he had just a regular success.
Hard success in shooting the area of target that you said you didn't care if you hit. So,
It's your call, but I'm just saying, if he's wiggling them around, there's still that chance that might actually clip him.
You are just you're bargaining with me. Okay, so 1 through 40 is Jane, 41 to 80 is the boy, and then 81 and up is the bad guy. So that's a 40-40-20.
80.
Can I push? I want to spend roll on that.
Nope, can't. Not on combat rolls, man. Sorry.
It's not a combat roll. This is a form of, who am I hitting? I've already fired and hit.
Wow. Well, there goes the kid.
I think I should have been able to spend one.
Well, you killed his father. You might as well kill the boy too.
I'd like to.
Well, which kid? You said I just shot at the kid.
No.
You said it wasn't Jane was 1 through 40 is what he said.
Yep. The
Okay.
boy was 41 through 80. So he gets taken right out of this dude's hands, and he's like, "What?" And he just has Jane.
You just killed the kid?
He killed the
You
kid's
have
dad, then he killed the kid.
You have no idea that just happened. You're sitting there covered in goo, facing the opposite direction right now. This is the craziest game. And all right, let's keep going though, so we can. We have to have a wrap-up session at some point, but it's not going to be tonight. Oh my
In the
God.
wrap up, Dyer goes to jail.
It's Doc's,
forever.
it's Doc's turn.
You're still in the truck.
Okay, well, I guess I open the door and stumble out,
Mm-hmm.
and then pull myself to my feet, and probably scream in horror at the sight of a lifeless child body in front of me.
It's a little further away, but yes, okay. You just see it. The shape is down, and the girl that you've been searching for is being dragged to the beach side with this huge mound, 20 feet, 30 feet tall. The oily water is breaking off of it, and you see these.
I rush at the small down form, hopefully to save its life.
How much damage did you do on that shot?
4. Great.
8. So you take your pipe wrench and you just have it with you, right? But you rush to the small boy. Yep, he's shot through the gut area, the upper stomach area, and he's just down, and blood's pouring out of his mouth and out of the wound. He's not dead, but he's.
I am medicining him.
You have to use first aid in order to.
Fine, I will first aid him first, and then medicine him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do.
First aid.
Thanks for being a doctor to the end. I think
You stopped him from dying. Good job, doctor.
There are still heroes amongst us. You're all heroes in my eyes. And so,
I'm trying to stop this thing from showing up.
You don't even know what you're doing. You're just shooting at things.
Because
things are
they're
dying.
going to the lake and this giant bubble is showing up. I'm putting two together.
Yeah.
Those kids are that family's being used for something. We need to eliminate whatever.
You don't know
being
that.
used for.
He just think
I'm not
could be
taking
looking
a
for.
chance with a giant blob coming out.
It could be just looking for more thralls. There's no difference between this girl and anybody else.
So.
But I guess she's not going to get a thrall. Texas is dead, and Texas Jr. is dying.
Lewis, my last zombie, gets to the beach and holds Jane out behind him towards the beach, and he's looking at you guys. He's like, "It's too late. Galaki is here to claim you all, starting with her." And that's his turn. So, let me take you to another screen. And you guys can pick which image fits you best. Which one you like best.
All right.
No, this picture is awful. It's like the worst grainy picture. I can't even see anything.
You gotta zoom out.
Nope, can't see nothing. Nothing is seen here.
You can see all three.
It looks like a giant sardine. Sardine.
That's for the audience too. These are 3 copyrighted pictures that are not mine, that I'm showing that I got off Google Imaging. And you can see copyrighted authors' abbreviations on them somewhere. Anyway, you see the glinting steel spikes out of the ground and the 3 eyes and the sucker mouth as this thing rises out of the ground. And go ahead and everybody just get the sanity rolls over with now. This is the end. This is about... Yep.
Oh, wow.
I don't need no stinking sanity roll. Oh, good lord.
Oh, wow.
I passed! That's amazing.
So it's a 1d3 if you succeeded and a 1d20 if you failed.
20? Oh, my God.
What?
I know what I'm rolling.
Oh, I only lost 1 point. Yay me! This is apparently less horrifying than some Civil War decrepit man.
I lost 2.
At this point, the Duke's just like, oh, who cares?
At least I rolled 20.
He looks at it, he's like, exactly what I assumed it would look like.
Patricia Grant is down to a 26. Dyerman loses 8, which puts him at 18. Bernard 1.
Good, he's gonna go crazy. Let me guess, he's gonna shoot somebody randomly.
Roll that.
You've been doing this whole time.
Roll that beautiful bean footage of a 2d10, 1d10 and 1d10, of which just may as well. What was the first number?
2.
Come on, screen. Oh, it's probably because I didn't plug it in. Investigator suffers psychosomatic blindness, deafness, or loss of use of the limb or limbs for 1d10 rounds. How many rounds?
His arms.
Go with the limbs, then he can't shoot anything anymore.
For 6 rounds, Dyer. Do you want to roll to see randomly if it's blindness, deafness, or loss of limbs?
Or?
Huh?
Or?
Yeah, it would be blindness. You'd like roll a d3, like blindness, deafness. This is what Nathan had in our last one, or loss of limbs.
Oh, you asked if I wanted to. I thought maybe there was an alternative option.
Did you? Oh, okay. I think that'd be fair, just as far as randomly.
So just random?
Yeah, just roll a d3.
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
What limbs?
Loss of limb use, huh?
I think just one limb. I'll let you pick.
Oh.
Left
Left arm or leg?
arm.
Okay. You're sitting because you got the gun up and you're just like. The arm just drops down as this gigantic creature just like. It's just like rising out of the water, and it's got these spikes and these tentacles that reach out with spikes that are just like looking over all of you guys. And this thing's like, yes, master! Yes, bring us all into your thrallism! Galaki answers with a train whistle and then stabs all of you guys. Dyer, Duke, it's your turn.
At this point, I am on the other side of the truck.
Yep, you didn't lose enough.
There is no longer a girl between me and the last bad guy.
Nope.
Well, so I opened up the driver's door and kind of fell out, so that door is still open, so you could theoretically see through.
I'm on the other side of the truck. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, I can shoot over.
Whether he crawled through it or went around it is fine.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, can I now shoot unimpeded the guy holding the girl?
I would say that is fair.
Thank you. I am going to do that.
I would say
I think that is the right move here.
I don't disagree with you. Hard
All right.
success for 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you shoot, he's like holding up the girl behind him, right, Jane? And Jane's just like, ah, she's screaming. Actually, roll a d10 for Jane real quick.
Me?
Roll 2d10 actually. But for you, Duke, you shoot him once and like the whole left side of his face just like rips away and disappears. And he's just sitting there smiling at you with like no lips on this side. Ghastly grin. He's like, gotta do better than that. And I think you have another action if you want to shoot again.
I do.
What did you want me to roll for?
I was rolling for Jane's. Oh. Since they explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence, destruction of surroundings, allies, and foes alike for 1d10 rounds. Okay. Would you success for 7 more?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you pretty much were skating by. Like, once Jane is like looking at this creature, she just like starts screaming and she's twisting her grip and she's grabbing the guy's arm and she's like biting at his fingers and just goes crazy. And he's like, "Gotta do better than that." And whatever. Do you have any cool one-liners here?
Okay.
Yeah. How's this? Boom.
And then you take the other side of the face, and it's just like a whole V wedge has been taken out. This thing, and it just like lets go and it falls. And Jane screams, and then she looks at you, Duke, and she charges at you. She's like, "You son of a bitch!" And she comes raging at you. And
This is where.
It's fine. There's a truck between me and Crazy Girl.
And it's the doctor's turn as you like looking up at this gigantic creature. The boy is like unconscious practically.
What about Dyer?
Boy, I was going to go past
Your
Dyer,
arm
don't I?
flops around.
You skipped his turn. He's supposed to be on my turn.
Yep, you're right. I guess you should have had one action first, but I don't know if you were shooting it. No, that's right. You have a limb loss, right?
Yeah.
What do you
If the timing allows, I want Dyer to put his shotgun away, and with his one working arm, as she charges towards the Duke, I want him to try to catch her, kind of like grab her and then walk back to the group.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's.
Which maybe is counterproductive because she's already heading to the group.
You can
You
just
know
catch.
what? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let her charge.
I mean, you can get in the truck. You can stand there. That's fine.
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of get back with the group and emphasize that we need to leave now.
Okay. Oh man, this is it. I mean, if you guys drive away, you win. If you get stabbed by big metal spines, you lose. It's pretty simple at this point. So, Doc, what are you doing?
Picking up the boy and running to the truck.
What part of the truck? Into the so the cab basically holds like 3 people squeezed in side by side, or
The bed, because I'm going to have to lay him down, so back, I guess.
okay. So you pick up the kid and get into the bed of the truck. Man, oh man, so intense. Okay, and it's Galaki's turn.
Galaki's a dick.
I know, buddy. Attacks with its spines, either ramming them or shooting them into a target. It only gets 1 per round. Its fighting is 100%. But it can still fail. The thing is, my tough decision I have to make is, who does he shoot at? And for that, I usually leave it up to random chance of the dice.
Diamond.
Did you just volunteer Dem?
Don't need to volunteer me. It's probably going to be him.
Okay. So.
Does he a fitting end?
Okay, so let's assign numbers. This is the fairs. Dyer is 1, Kurt is 2, and the Duke is 3. Or,
What?
let's make this interesting. Jane is 4. Right?
No.
That seem fair?
No.
It's going to have to be. So, Dyer is 1. The Doc is 2. The Duke is 3. And Jane is 4. It is a roll 1d4. And here we go. Nope, they didn't work. Sorry about suspense. Here we go.
Damn it.
All right. Let's just see.
How about the other side of the truck?
I'm just roll. I'm just rolling random dice. Doesn't mean you die.
I know, I'm just saying I'm on the other side of the truck. What does that mean? Oh, success.
The fighting is 100%, which means it would only fail, I believe, on a 100. Because it's an elder god. It is stupid. Sorry, my language. I apologize. I'm gonna look very carefully at what this is, how this works.
Is he shooting me with his spike damages?
Attacks with spines, either ramming them in or shooting them into a target. He would shoot.
What range does this guy have? 1,000,000?
I mean, you guys are down on the beach. It's not that far away, and this thing is.
I'm not on the beach.
He's a monster.
I'm on the other side of the truck. Up further.
Do you want me to give you a luck roll? Is that what you're asking for?
I'm just curious what's going on.
40 point. Let me look at the range. It doesn't say range. I'm looking all over.
Do I get to try to dodge?
I mean, if we're looking at the creature, he has 0 range. He's just basically a spiked ball.
Yeah, he's a mountain. He's a small mountain. It is a small mountain. I will give you a dodge roll if it's a hard. I mean, it's got to be a hard success or better. But I'll do
Spend
it.
all your luck.
I think
Spend all
that's-
your luck to make it a hard success. This is it. End game.
Yeah, can I get a bonus die because I'm on the other side of the truck? I basically have cover.
He stepped up to the truck. I mean, he's like looking down and just Partial success. You really want that? You really want that penalty die, don't you? Or bonus die in your favor? Fine.
Of course I do. I'm getting shot by a spike man.
Fine.
It won't make a difference.
It did make a difference. What are you talking about?
I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, you should be dead. But
No.
I'm using the truck as cover.
okay.
I mean, at the very least, you can say at the very end, all these characters except for Thomas had some good streaks of luck.
Here's the thing. Make a luck roll for the truck.
Hi, truck.
I hate you. God dang it.
No, just push. How much luck do you have? You have 68. Push
You
it.
can't push a luck roll, you said.
Nice.
I'm in the truck. It's my truck. I want the luck roll.
So the spike instead goes into Kurt. No, just kidding. This long spike, like 3 feet long, just shoots into the engine of the truck, and the truck dies.
I would like to. Isn't there a automotive? I'd like to do a mech repair.
do you have a stat? Do you have any points or anything like that?
I have the base points. Which there's the 10%
He pops open the
chance.
hood, gets the truck running, and we get the hell out of here.
It might not be dead yet, so I'm willing to.
What?
I'm willing to give you guys a chance to like repair it, for sure.
No, we just lost.
No, we don't. We can run our asses away.
I mean, Kurt's technically right in some way, but yeah, you can run away.
It's not like it's gonna move all that fast. For all you know.
I could not have pictured a more intense, better ending as we come down to the very end. Like, it's looking bad, then it's looking good, and then the spike shoots into the engine of the truck, and the truck engine dies. And it's now top of the order. The thing is, like, kind of at a very slow rate moving up onto the beach, but only very so slowly. Oh, and then Jane. Jane attacks, runs in with her little fist into Duke's, like around the truck, and like just starts pummeling her small fist into your midsection.
Awesome, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
I pick her up and I run my ass away.
Alrighty.
And being the next turn, I do the same.
I love it.
Thanks for leaving the wounded kid that you wounded with me.
Bring him with, and I'll roll first aid and try to help him.
He's already being first aided.
I'll get another one.
Bernard, just roll a strength check.
Right.
Yeah, but you do it with a bonus die. You try to grab her.
I should have taught her.
She's just like, no, my father will see to you. She just is like just slamming you in the gut.
We'll just run away. She'll just keep chasing you.
That's
It's fine.
exactly what I thought. I'm like, whatever. She wants me dead. She's just gonna chase me down. So I'm just gonna keep running.
You run, she chases you. Dyer, you run too?
Perfect.
Dyer, do you run too?
Yes, he runs.
I'm waiting. Oh, okay. Do you run? All right. Doc, you look up. They're both running with the girl chasing behind. There's a slew of corpses around here, a dead truck, and you're in the back with a boy that's critically wounded, and this monstrous, spiky, aquatic mountain is looming over you, and it's probably pissed off because, you tore apart its prison.
I feel like I should quote Aliens right now.
Quote away.
Take the kid and run.
You can't have her, you bitch.
So what do you do?
Fireman carry the kid away.
Sure. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna die, but yeah, do that.
And
Bull.
you guys go. I really wanted to do one that I just feel it's unfair if I keep spiking you from a distance. It doesn't tell the range. It doesn't tell the distance. And the thing's not gonna be able to chase you and come up out of the water as fast enough as you guys like book into camp and find a place to hide, or like whether you go into the cabins or you guys just leave straight out of the camp. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you guys are probably.
There's got to be another truck here.
Okay, we're 10:30. It's time to speed us along.
I'm gonna roll like roll.
I'm gonna play that Emmy music.
I had another truck on the screen, so yeah. All right. Good job.
Dr. Patricia Grant, luckily, stumbles across another truck in the camp, and our heroes speed away, completely exhausted, wondering what fate befalls the world as a monster such as that emerged from the depths of the Black Lake.
And that is the end of Amidst the Ancient Trees, episode 9, and this scenario. That was Call of Cthulhu, the 7th edition. And I think we gotta put it there. It's a perfect ending to imperfect last scene, but it was perfect to me. I enjoyed it. It was intense. Hope you guys did too. We're gonna just cut it off in a minute. Dem, do you want to do a quick shoutro? And then we'll cut the tape.
Yeah, super quick. I run a webcomic called 2017 The Comic. You can see all the comics and all the support sites at 2017comic.com.
All right. And I know people like closure and they want to ask questions about stuff, so I think we might do maybe one more quick sit down at some point and we'll just talk about the end, but we're not going to do it tonight because it's already over our time. So I'm going to try to get these guys together again for a little quick wrap up of some sort, or we'll talk about it and I'll do a recording at the end. But basically the heroes find another truck in the deep back of the mining camp. It's not as nice, but they find it, they get in, the wounded boy is saved, Jane is saved. They managed to...
nicer than the one that's down by the beach.
Dyer somehow survived.
With 3 hit points. Thomas,
the agent, which there's going to be plenty of questions about, is left rotting with all the other corpses down by the stakes and all these other corpses littered around here as the quote-unquote heroes have saved the quote-unquote day and drive away into the night. And they will get some sanity and luck back if they survive and we play these characters again. So... that's it. That's the long and short of it. For questions and other things, just talk about it in the comics of the section here on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks everybody for playing. Have a good time, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.